How's it going, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Well, today's video is going to be my updated DC Marvel collection. I did this almost a year ago. It was, I believe, November of last year. And that video actually did really good. Got a lot of views. And I know a lot of people, over the last few months have been asking, you should do an updated DC Marvel collection. Now, a lot has changed since then. I've moved them around. I got these new shelves back there since I last did an update. And so kind of a cool looking setup the way I have it now. And definitely gotten a lot more stuff, including not only movies, Blu-rays and what, but I also, got a lot more collectible type stuff. I don't remember exactly what I had last year for collectibles, but like definitely more pops and other type of collectible stuff. So I'm excited to show you guys what I have accumulated for the past 10 months. I'm going to try to do this probably, maybe once a year or something. Obviously, when I do my Blu-ray update at the beginning of the year, like normal, you'll see, a lot of these movies again then. But this is the actual whole collection, not only movies, but everything else. So I'm pretty proud of it. It definitely has come a long way. Big fan of DC Marvel. You guys know that I just love DC Marvel. Just big fan of the movies, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Batman would be, probably my all-time favorite superhero. But yeah, so a lot of cool stuff here. I'm excited to, show you guys what it looks like and what I got. So let's go ahead and let's get into the collection. We're going to just start out here with my two shelves of movies, which are not actually in the cabinets over here. So these are just, this shelf here is all Marvel, and this is going to be all DC. So we'll just go ahead and get right. All right, we're going to go ahead and kick things off with Marvel here. So right at the top here, of course, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. These are going to be pretty much like the most standard editions I have of the movie. Just like regular slipcover editions. Some of these might be 3Ds, some of them might not be. And I do know that last year when I showed these, I don't think all of them had slips, but now I was able to get slips for every single one of them. So, of course, in order of release, we got Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk with the lenticular slip, Iron Man 2, Thor. Really love the slipcover on this one. I wanted this one for a while. I had the old, just standard looking one, but I found this at a half price books one day and I just had to grab that. Just love it. I think that was like an exclusive one at Best Buy or something. Can't remember, but anyways, Captain America, the First Avenger. This is not actually the 3D version. This is just a 3D slip. I had the old one on this one as well, but when I seen this one, I had to grab it. Got that from somebody. I can't remember. Marvel's The Avengers. That was like the Target exclusive back in the day. Iron Man 3. Thor The Dark World. I think Thor had a couple different versions of slipcovers for their 3D ones. I just happen to like that one with Loki on it. Captain America The Winter Soldier. Same type of deal. They had a bunch of different ones. And I like the Black Widow one. Guardians of the Galaxy, same thing. Walmart put out a bunch of different various slipcovers with all 5 characters, and had to go with Star-Lord on that one. Avengers: Age of Ultron. This is the 3D edition. Ant-Man 3D edition. Had to go with that one. Captain America: Civil War 3D edition as well. Doctor Strange 3D edition. This is that like clear slipcover. Had to get that one. I just love the look of it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is the Walmart exclusive slip. I really liked that one, so I went with that one. Spider-Man Homecoming, just the standard slipcover edition. Thor Ragnarok. This is just the standard edition as well. Then down to the second shelf, we got Black Panther, just standard edition. And then the last one, Avengers Infinity War, just the standard edition one. So that's all 19. 20 comes out, I think, October next month, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Saw it in theater. Loved it. So moving on to Marvel Cinematic Universe TV shows, or series, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1. Whoops. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2. I think they're like on 5 or something right now. 5 or 6. But in the U.S., these are pretty much the only 2 that they've released so far on Blu-ray. There's a couple like different region ones that you can get, but I'm hoping that, you know, like editions like this with the slipcovers come out soon for, you know, 3, 4, and whatnot. Same with this one. Agent Carter Season 1. There was actually only 2 seasons of this show. Second season came out a while ago, but yet to get a U.S. release. But there, again, is like a different region one that you can get. Daredevil Season 1. Daredevil Season 2. I think 3 is coming soon, I believe. Jessica Jones Season 1. And then Luke Cage Season 1. And I mean, as far as I know, that's pretty much everything that's been released in the U.S. as far as on Blu-ray and video for these shows. I know there's some other shows that I don't think have gotten a video release yet, but I'm trying to keep up on those as much as I can. But so that's everything Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it takes us down to the third shelf, just a bunch of random, various different Marvel films. So I got these in order, of course, with slipcovers first. So right off the bat, we got the Blade trilogy: Blade, Blade 2, Blade Trinity, Daredevil, Elektra. I'm so happy that these got slipcovers finally. Same with this one. The Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. All 3 of these got slipcovers now. They never had slipcovers. Walmart put those out a few months back. And then the Fantastic Four remake, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance with the cool lenticular slip. So happy about this. Hulk. Finally got a slipcover. Walmart released this. This is the 2003 Hulk. Never had a slipcover before, now it does, so awesome. Okay, so now we get into Spider-Man. Here we got the Sam Raimi trilogy. I just got the little box set. I'm thinking about getting slipcover editions of these one day. I don't know. And then, of course, we got the Mark Webb Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I really enjoy. A lot of people don't like these movies, but I do. All right, so that's all slipcovers. Now we'll get into non-slipcovers. We got the 1990 Captain America, I believe. We got Doomed. This is that documentary, The Untold Story of Roger Corman's The Fantastic Four. So that 1994 Fantastic Four film that never got an official release. This is a documentary on it. I have the DVD of it. I just have those put away with my other Marvel DC DVDs, but there is like I got a bootleg copy of this movie actually. But that's the documentary that they put out. It's pretty badass actually. Of course, Howard the Duck, the original. The Punisher. This is the Dolph Lundgren one, and the only one that I think is region free. I think it says that it says that it's B, but it actually plays. It's a region free. It came in a thicker case, but I had to put in a thinner one. Punisher, Tom Jane Punisher, love this movie so much. This one and Warzone, here's Warzone, are both coming to 4K soon, and I'm probably gonna get them because just obviously because it's 4K, but also they should have slip covers. I hope there's a slipcover for this one. It's I think it was a Canadian release one. So like a lenticular, it looks badass, but it's like ridiculously priced on like eBay and stuff. I've seen one for like $300. So yeah, I'm a crazy slipcover collector, but not that crazy. Moving down to the next shelf here, we got the, of course, XMen series now. XMen in the Wolverine collection. This one you get 6 films. So you get XMen, X2, XMen The Last Stand, XMen Wolverine Origins, XMen First Class, and the Wolverine. So, and there are like Walmart put out those like trilogy sets that I might pick up because they're like slipcover editions. This is just a little box set, but I don't know. But anyways, there's those, and then we got X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut, that special edition. Of course, standard edition of Deadpool. And then we got the This was the Target exclusive digibook of X-Men Apocalypse. And then the same with Logan, Target exclusive digibook. I like these, but I just might get the the slipcover editions of those. Then the last one in the franchise, of course, Deadpool 2. Okay, now that's everything Marvel. Now we're gonna get into Marvel imprints. Imprints basically, an imprint is like a trade name that comic companies use to publish certain comics. So it's not like straight Marvel, but it's an imprint of Marvel. So it's basically the same thing, but that's what these are, if anybody was wondering what an imprint means. But of course we got Kick-Ass. So these are Marvel, from Marvel Comics, just under like a different name, kind of. Kick-Ass 2. Then I got this Kingsmen, the Secret Service. This is that little box set collection that came out. I thought that was cool. I had to pick that up. Oops, falling out. Then just a regular edition of Kingsmen, the Secret Service. And then Kingsman, the Golden Circle. Men in Black. Yeah, Men in Black is Marvel. You guys might not have known that. Men in Black 2. And Men in Black 3. And then down at the bottom, that's it for movies. And then we got some animated stuff here. We got Hulk Versus. It's an animated film. Planet Hulk. I like collecting Hulk cartoons because you don't really get a lot of Hulk movies, really, and at least not really in the MCU. But so yeah, Planet Hulk. And then the complete series of the Spectacular Spider-Man. I recently got this slipcover. It was like, I don't know, I probably paid a little bit too much for this slipcover, but I wanted it so bad. I like this show. It's a lot of fun. Okay, then just to show you a couple DVDs I got Spider-Man Return of the Green Goblin, just a little animated film, another one of these Spider-Man the Venom Saga. And then here's that Fantastic Four bootleg I was telling you about. This is actually the movie, but like I said, it was never released, so somebody just burned this onto a disc, onto a DVD. So there's that. And then we got this little 2-pack of Captain America films, Captain America and then Captain America 2 Death Too Soon. I think this is like 70s. Yeah, this came out like the 70s or something, like the first ever like Captain America movies. So yeah. All right, now we're gonna get into DC. So of course at the top here we have the DC Extended Universe, which actually I think there's a new name for it now. I don't know. This franchise is just falling apart. I just read today that Henry Cavill is stepping down. He's not gonna play Superman anymore. I don't know, you guys. It's just completely falling apart, which really makes me sad because I have a lot of fun with these movies. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So I've always collected the Target digibooks of these. I just love them. They're all lenticular, but of course, order of release, we got Man of Steel, lenticular digibook, Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice digibook, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, and Justice League. And then I have started collecting 4K for my DC movies. I haven't made the jump yet on Marvel for Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I will soon. Anyways, so same series, Man of Steel. These are all the 4K with slips. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League. All right. All right, moving down the second shelf, these are all my DC series. So we got Arrow Season 1, Arrow Season 2, Arrow Season 3, Arrow Season 4, Arrow Season 5, and 6 is out, haven't picked it up yet. Flash Season 1, Flash Season 2, Flash Season 3, Season 4 just came out, haven't got it yet. Gotham Season 1, Gotham Season 2, Gotham Season 3, Season 4 is out, haven't got it yet. Legends of Tomorrow Season 1. Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 and 3 is about to come out soon, I think. Supergirl Season 1. Supergirl Season 2. And Season 3 comes out, I believe, it actually just came out yesterday. Yeah, it just came out yesterday, Tuesday. And then we got Season 1 of Black Lightning. So yeah, so that's all the DC series that I have. And now we're going to move on to DC Animated Universe. Now, the entire universe, you guys will see a little bit later. I got the cool box set of that. But these are the continued films from the DC Animated Universe that obviously aren't in the box set. So we got Batman Gotham by Gaslight, Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, and Death of Superman. You know, I really wish I would have gone. I mean, the box set that I have is badass, but I really wish I would have had slipcover editions of all these. I mean, I could always go that route if I want, but it would take a long time. But anyways, so this is what I have that they've released so far for the DC Animated Universe that isn't in the box set. Moving down here to some more DC films. Of course, we got the Tim Burton, Joel Schumacher. That is dusty. Tim Burton, Joel Schumacher, Batman anthology. You know, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Christopher Nolan trilogy, 4K. Yes, Batman Begins. The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises. I picked these up in like Best Buy's 3 for $50 deal. Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. Now we got the Green Lantern. Jonah Hex. The Losers. Of course, we got the Superman motion picture anthology. So this is going to be all the Superman films up until Superman Returns. So Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, and then Superman Returns. So cool box set. So that's everything with like slips and box sets. Now we just got the standard Amrays. Batman the movie, the 1960s movie. Catwoman, which I have no idea why there's nothing on the spine. We talked about that before, but... And then Supergirl finally came to Blu-ray, you know, not too long ago. So, old school 1980s Supergirl film. All right, and now we got DC imprints. So, same type of deal. These are just imprints for DC. But we got Red. Red 2. Let me get down a little lower for you guys. Road to Perdition. Yes, this is the DC movie with Tom Hanks. Finally got this new edition with a slipcover. Found this a couple months ago. So happy to finally get that with a slip. And then we got this little triple pack here. V for Vendetta, Watchmen, and Constantine. All DC imprint movies. And then History of Violence. And sadly, this is the only one that doesn't have a slipcover. There's a double feature thing that is this and one other movie. And that comes with a slipcover. But just for the standard release, unfortunately, I haven't been able to come across the slipcover. I almost positive they never made one for that. So yeah, so those are all live action. All right, now the bottom shelf is just going to be all, just other types of DC animated movies that aren't actually part of the DC animated universe. So we got the little box set deal here of Batman: The Return of the Caped Crusaders. Cool box set. I think that was an exclusive at Best Buy, I believe. Here's the second one, Batman vs. Two-Face. These are just animated films based off of the old school TV show. They actually are voiced by, the actors that actually played them back in the day. They're fun little animated films. That was the Target exclusive lenticular of that one, by the way. And then we got Batman Mask of Phantasm, which I heard that this is now getting released with the DC Batman the Animated Series is finally coming to Blu-ray, and this is, I guess, going to be included in it. So, but this came to Blu-ray not too long ago, a couple months ago. Was happy to see that come to Blu-ray. Same with this one, Batman Sub-Zero. This is Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. This is supposed to be part of the box set too, I guess, when it comes out. So, another animated film, Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. That was a movie based off of the Batman Beyond series.
Batman Ninja. So this, I mean, there's a lot of debate on this. People thought that this was actually part of the DC animated universe, but it's not. It's just a separately released DC animated film that came out, so had to pick up that. And then we got the Lego movie. I have this in here just because Batman's in it. So I you know, and since this is like the first one before this one, you know, the Lego Batman movie came out, I decided to keep it together. But yeah, there's a Lego Batman movie. So I just keep those two together. And then now we get into the straight-to-video Lego Batman films. So this was the first one, Lego Batman the movie, DC Superheroes Unite. This is the movie that was based off of the actual video game. And then number 2 was Justice League versus Bizarro League. That is the only one I have been able to find a slipcover for, and I don't think it exists. Justice League Attack of the Legion of Doom. That's the third one. Justice League Gotham City Breakout. And then they're all falling over. Justice League Cosmic Clash. Hold on. And then we got The Flash. And then the most recent installment, Aquaman Rage of Atlantis. There's supposed to be a slipcover edition that just got released. I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully I'll have it soon. This will have a slip too. But and then now ending with the few DVDs for DC, we got just Batman the Brave and the Bold. It's like season 1, part 1 DVD. Got the complete series of The Flash. This is like the 90s Flash TV show. Watched that as a kid. Loved it. We got the Adventures of Superman. Because you actually get the full-length feature film Superman and the Mole Man, which is actually, if I remember right, an actual theatrical released movie. But this is the first season of the old school Superman TV show. But I got it just because it's got Superman and the Mole Man, which is like, you know, like I said, the first Superman movie. And then we also got the complete 1943 movie serial collection of Batman. So this has actually like the first like Batman movies ever made, like even before the 1960s, you know, because yeah, this is from the 1940s, like when Batman was basically brand new, old school. Love it. And then just this little animated Challenge of the Super Friends, Attack of the Legion of Doom, I picked up. So yeah, not many DVDs. Pretty much upgraded everything that I could to Blu-ray. So that's it for DC. Let's now move over to the cabinet. We'll start with Marvel. So at the top here, we just got just a couple of cups I got, you know, going to see some movies. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man 2, Logan. Here's a little glassware set my son got me of, you know, Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man. This little Iron Man flying thing my son got me. Down to the top shelf here in the cabinet is going to be all my steelbooks, starting with the X-Men franchise. So we got X-Men 1, X2, X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, the Wolverine. Of course, these are all in order of release. X-Men Days of Future Past. Deadpool, I got 2 of them here. We got the Best Buy exclusive one they released not too long ago, and then the original Deadpool first book they put out. X-Men Apocalypse. Logan, this is 4K. Oh, the Deadpool one, this one was 4K as well. And then Deadpool 2, 4K. So that's all the X-Men franchise. And then we got the Spider-Man, all the Spider-Man films, the Sam Raimi trilogy and the Mark Webb one. Came in this cool little collection. You get 2 steelbooks, so you get the, you know, Sam Raimi trilogy and then the Mark Webb 2 films. Then we get into just a bunch of random Marvel. Some of these might be imprints, yeah, like the Men in Black, but anyways, just a few random ones.
The only Disney that I have down here, just because it's Marvel and I wanted to put it with Marvel, but of course Big Hero 6. We got Hulk, the 2003 Hulk, Hulk Versus animated film, Fantastic Four, the remake. Then we got all the Men in Black steelbooks, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and then one of my recent ones, I love it, the Tom Jane Punisher. All right, so those are all my steelbooks across the top. Now we're gonna move down to one of my favorite collections. Okay, so now I've just readjusted the camera so I can show you what's on the inside of these cabinets. The first part of the inside is going to be my Deadpool collection. I know you guys caught a quick glimpse of it when I did the Deadpool 2 shopping video, but now I'm going to really show you in detail everything one item at a time. So starting with the Walmart exclusive photobomb slipcovers. I ended up getting every single one of them, the first run and the second run. I don't have any of the movies. I just kept all the slipcovers only, and I got them over empty Blu-ray cases. I got a shop in town that sells empty Blu-ray cases for like $0.25 a piece. So I just, I got tons and tons of extra ones. So I just put the slipcovers over it and then put a protector's, sleeve over the slipcover. So I love them. So this is going to be the first run, which I believe there's like 16 of them when they first put them out. All right, so the first one up here is War for the Planet of the Apes. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. X-Men Days of Future Past. X-Men Apocalypse. Logan. I like how they did the X-Men ones. I just think it's so funny because obviously he's always making fun of X-Men. X-Men First Class. Then we got Fight Club. In the back just all says the same thing. I wish I was in this movie, but I'm not. And then just talks about the actual movie and stuff. So nothing real different on the back. Revenge of the Nerds. Office Space. I remember I bought like one of these and then I bought a couple more and then I just decided to just go ahead and grab them all. Speed. Terminator. My Cousin Vinny. Some of these are just hilarious. Edward Scissorhands. The Predator. Assassin's Creed. Castaway. And I think, yeah, that's it for the first run. And then the second run, which was only 6, unfortunately. But that is, of course, City Slickers. That was an awesome one. We got Predator before, now we got Alien. It's too cool. The Martian. Devil Wears Prada. This one is great. The Day After Tomorrow. And 127 Hours. So those are all, 22 photobomb slipcovers that Walmart released. And I just think they're badass for the collection, so had to get them all. All right, now we're going to get into the Deadpool actual movies. So you've seen just my standard edition of Deadpool 1 and 2 that I keep with the, the Marvel shelf over there with the slipcovers and things like that. Those are just, like I said, the standard editions. And then you saw the steelbooks. You keep those in my steelbook collection. Now these are just all the other exclusives. So starting with the first movie, we got the Target exclusive that came out. Same slipcover as the original, but this came in the red case, and then you also get postcards. Yeah. So this was the Target exclusive. And then this, I don't think this was exclusive anywhere. I'm pretty sure you could find this like Walmart, or I think, yeah, I got this at Walmart or Target. This is actually, real quick, before I get ahead of myself, this is actually the full movie. because it was just different case and everything. So this is actually the full movie. This one here now is the holiday edition slipcover. There's no movie in here. This is just the empty case again, just because there's nothing different about the movie, So, but there's that one. Love that one. This is that other new slipcover that came out. Just again an empty case, just with the slipcover. Had to get that just because it was different. And then I did pick up the 2-year anniversary edition. That again I think was everywhere. Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Love it. And this is actually the full movie. It's like a little thin digipack type thing. So I had to pick up that. And I think that's it for Deadpool 1. And then Deadpool 2, Target exclusive with the the little children's book that came with it. And then the Walmart exclusive with the Bob Ross pop in there. See what it looks like underneath that. And then, of course, had to get the complete collection, 1 and 2 little box set dealio. So, yeah, so that's all the movies that I have, all the different editions and everything I have. So now let's take a look at the, I think all that's left is the Pops. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so we all know there's like tons of Deadpool Pops. I don't really have any intention on trying to get everything, but I just kind of pick up ones that I like here and there. This is just probably the most standard one I have, just a regular looking Deadpool. I don't know if you consider this like a movie version or what, but just a regular looking Deadpool. And then I had to get the, this was a PX Previews exclusive, I don't know, but this is Unmasked Deadpool. I think I picked this up at, where did I get this? I think I got this at a convention. Can't really remember, but had to get the unmasked version. Then we got the Clown Deadpool. There's a bunch of these if you guys want to look at on the back. They recently put these out. I don't know if I'm going to try to get like every one of these, but I really liked the Clown one. I just thought that was cool looking. So I had to pick that one up. And then this one I was kind of pissed off about. This is the big Bob Ross one. But as you can see, the box is damaged. Came that way. I was so pissed. But these aren't really expensive. I could probably find a new one, but love it. And then this one is the newest one I got. Had to pick this one up. I think I could find this over at GameStop. But this is the laying down Deadpool. So cool. And then just a little mini pop keychain. Nothing special to it. It's a little Deadpool. So, yeah, that is my complete Deadpool collection. So now we're going to get into the bottom shelf down here, which is definitely probably my pride and joy in my Marvel collection. Let's take a look. Okay, my Marvel Cinematic Universe collection. So again, I kept just the standards with slipcovers over on the shelf, and then in the cabinets where I keep all my steelbooks. So let's go down the line in order of release as usual. First up, we got Iron Man 1. And then we got Incredible Hulk. We got Marvel's The Avengers. So the next ones that you're not seeing would have been Iron Man 2, and then Thor, and then Captain America, the First Avenger. Those are the only 3 out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that I do not have steelbooks yet for, but they're expensive. For some reason, you can't get those much cheaper, like $100 to $150 online. Obviously, I'm going to get them one day, just so I can complete the collection on steelbook, but those are the only 3 I don't have, unfortunately, so hopefully I'll get them soon. But anyways, next up is Marvel's The Avengers. And then that completes phase 1. So I just got the 3 for phase 1. Now getting into phase 2. Iron Man 3. We got Thor the Dark World. Then we got Captain America the Winter Soldier. Guardians of the Galaxy. Love this steelbook. So badass. Avengers Age of Ultron. This is the one with Ultron on the back. I know that there was a Vision one as well. I just got this one. And then the last one of Phase 2 would be Ant-Man. No, sorry about the lighting, you guys. Alright. Alright, now we get into Phase 3. Of course, starting with Captain America Civil War. Doctor Strange. I didn't pick this up when it came out, and I was just hitting myself for it, but I eventually found it from like an online seller. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the 4K one. Sometimes they release these movies and there isn't a Blu-ray steelbook, but it doesn't matter. I mean, when it comes to steelbooks, 4K or Blu-ray, I mean, they're all the same anyways. At least the steelbook itself is the same. Thor Ragnarok, this is a 4K as well. Best Thor, in my opinion. Then we got Black Panther. This, I think this was 4K. I think it's because the 4K and the Blu-ray are the same with this. I'm pretty sure I got the 4K one, but it's Black Panther. And of course, the most recent one, Marvel's the Avengers Infinity War. I don't know why I called it that. Avengers Infinity War, but yeah, badass. So that is all my steelbooks that I have. And then I do have 2 digibooks. I got the Spider-Man Homecoming one that Target released. I don't have all these. I never really planned on getting any digibooks, but I just happened to find this at like Half Price Books one day, like really, really cheap. And Spider-Man is definitely one of my favorite in the MCU, but I just thought that was a cool set, a cool digibook, so I picked it up. I used to remember my friend Craig always talked about how that like reminded him of like the cover. He hated it, like reminded him of like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something. That's funny. And then if you guys just recently seen this, my Blu-ray update, but of course the Avengers digibook from Target. I had to pick up that Avengers Infinity War. All right, so that's all my steelbooks and digibooks. Let's keep digging in here. All right, now we're gonna get into a couple of collector sets. I don't take these out of the shelves much, but I'm not gonna like open them up or anything because that would take too long. I've mentioned this before. I do have, complete videos of these. If you go under my collections playlist, you can find videos of me opening these up and showing everything in them. So if you wanted more detail on these, just go check out the that playlist, and you can see it all in full detail. But anyways, this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 set. Comes in this little case here that lights up. There's a whole bunch of cool shit in here. But you get the first 6 films, the complete Phase 1. So, and like the Tesseract is in here and everything. It's pretty cool. And these things are pretty spendy now. God, this is dusty. Oh, well, I keep it in a closed cabinet, but apparently it still gets dust in it. Yeah, these are pretty spendy now. If you guys try to find these, they were spendy to begin with when you buy them brand new, but like now, since they're getting harder to find, they're obviously pretty spendy. This was Phase 2 now, which is not as cool as Phase 1, but it's still pretty badass. This is the orb for the what stone was that? The reality stone. Then of course you get all 6 films of Phase 2, just right in here in separate little sleeves. But you can open this up, and the infinity stones in there and lights up and stuff like that. So there's that. Like I said, complete video under my collections playlist. If you guys want to go check that out. And then this comes with it. Then this is just all the extra goodie stuff that comes in the collection. So it's just sealed in this little envelope thing. So yeah, so those are the 2 collector sets, Phase 1, Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Obviously we're about to wrap up Phase 3, which will be the next two, Captain Marvel and then Captain Marvel and then Avengers and Part 4. You know, the fourth one comes out in May. So yeah, and then hopefully at some point after that, they'll make another cool collector set for Phase 3. So, all right, I think that's pretty much it. Just a couple little figures and pops and stuff I'll show you. So my son picked this up for me. I believe this is what was being sold over at Best Buy. Really sweet figure of Ant-Man from the movie. Just badass little Ant-Man down below. My son got this for me for Christmas, I believe. This recent year, I believe. But oh my god, I just love it. Such a cool figure. Pretty tall too. It's like, I don't know, like 13 inches or something. And then I just got this little Ant-Man bobblehead. Ant-Man's definitely one of my favorite characters. So I got that. And then just got a couple pops in here. Of course, we got Black Panther. This is the Walgreens exclusive unmasked Black Panther. There's that, and then I got definitely one of my favorites, Howard the Duck. This is Howard the Duck from the Marvel Cinematic Universe edition. I wish I'd make a pop of the old Howard the Duck. That would be just badass. And then I also got a Doctor Strange. Don't have a lot of pops because I just feel like if I start really getting into Marvel and DC pops, I just feel like I'd go crazy. There's so many of them, but I just got a couple ones I like. Now this one is badass. This was the Hot Topic exclusive, and that is the big one of Thanos in his chair. Yeah, when I seen this over there, I had to pick this up. But as you can see, the size difference. And there's also that huge one over at Target. I remember seeing that. That one's like way big. I would love to get that, but I don't even know where I'd put it. It definitely wouldn't fit in the cabinet. But I like that one. It's cool. Okay, you guys. So, yeah. That, I believe, is everything Marvel. So, I'm going to go ahead and get all the stuff back in the shelf, and then we'll move on to the DC shelf. All right, the DC shelf. So, up at the top here, we just got a little plushy thingamabobber my son gave me of Green Lantern. Then we got a Joker figure up there. I'm not really sure like what exactly that's from, but I love it. Then we got, of course, we got the Ben Affleck version of Batman from Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Then we got a little Aquaman dude down there, and then of course another glassware set that my son got me. This is a Batman one, so get Joker, Harley Quinn, some Batman ones. That's cool. All right, so now we'll move down to the Steelbook shelf. All right, so in here I just got a little bobblehead of the old school Robin. He was definitely one of my favorite characters back in the day when I would watch this show. I always loved Robin, so had to pick that up. Then I got myself a little Batman VHS. I just picked this up at a Half Price Books or something, but I remember owning this. Such a fan of this movie when I was a kid. Brings back so many memories, and I just had to get the VHS since I used to have it. So I picked it up for like $1. This here is the old school complete collection of the Topps trading cards that were put out when this movie came out. And I always remember that I collected these, and I had like all but like 3 cards. And then over the years, I had no idea what I did with them. I don't know. But I found this complete little collection box on eBay years back, and I had to pick it up. Box is not in the greatest shape, but it is the complete collection, so it was so cool getting this and to be able to see the 3 cards I was missing. You know, it was so cool. But yeah, this of course is from the original 1989 Batman movie, and I just love this thing so much. Definitely one of my favorite things I have. So, and then we got a little Michael Keaton Batman back there. Picked that up at like Toys R Us. So we'll go ahead and slide that over here. Oop, move Robin over. And now we'll get into all my DC Steelbooks. So let's take a look here. We got Batman, the original movie from the 60s. 1989 Batman. Got another 1989 Batman. Batman Returns. I still got to get Forever and Batman and Robin. They sell steelbooks that match these, but they're kind of spendy. Now we got Batman Begins from the Nolan trilogy. Of course, The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises. Then a couple of animated. Of course, we got Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders. Batman vs. Two-Face. Lego Batman movie. All right, now we get into just some standard movies. We got Green Lantern, Watchmen. Now we get into the DC Extended Universe. We got Man of Steel. These are all the exclusive ones that Best Buy put out, the comic book looking ones. Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and of course Wonder Woman. And then Justice League. Okay, Robin back over here. And now I have another little set of them. Man of Steel, just a different edition. Batman v Superman, like the Best Buy exclusive. Suicide Squad, I think this is a 4K one. And then I think that's it. This one down here. Batman the Killing Joke. So that's like that's like the only one I have from the DC animated universe. Just because it's like one of the only ones that was like in the theater as far as I know. But all right, yeah, those are all my DC steelbooks. Let's move down to the next shelf. All right, now we're gonna get into the inside of the cabinet here. So first thing I'm gonna show you is going to be my Dark Knight trilogy collection. First up, we got my Bane mask. I wore this in my Batman marathon video I did with my sister, so had to put that in the shelf. Then we got my figure from Toys R Us, the Christopher Nolan Batman. Okay. Then we got the small trilogy box set. This came with that cool book where you get, I'll just show you the back of it really quick here. I love that picture of all the villains. So cool, but it's a little booklet that you get with it, but this was just the small Blu-ray collection. And then here's some little collector sets. Batman Begins. I just showed you this in the Blu-ray update as well. Just a little collector set of the movie. Little collector set of Dark Knight. I liked it. It was cheap. Got this over to FYE, but you just get the Batman cowl in there. But thought that was cool. I had to pick that up. And then this is badass. This is my Dark Knight Rises collection. Still sealed. Got the Batman cowl in there. Batman on the back or the side, and then that's what comes with it. And then Bane right there. Again, sorry about the lighting, you guys, but so those are my collector sets. And then the last item in here is going to be the big deluxe trilogy box set. This is the limited edition one. This is number 40,976 of 141,500. Again, you guys, check out that collections playlist, because most of this stuff I open up and show full detail, like I said, of everything. You know, I'll open this up, show you everything that comes in it. I just don't want to do that in this video because this video is already going to be like an hour long. So, but yeah, so there's that really nice, super fancy box set of that. So yeah, that's everything for the Dark Knight, other than the, of course, standards and steelbooks and stuff. So let's get into the bottom shelf, which is kind of a mixture of a bunch of different things. We'll take a look at it. All right, this stuff is just kind of all mixed in, so I'm not gonna try to do it in any certain order. I'll just grab one thing at a time. Recently picked this up. This is the NES Batman Pop. Got that over at FYE. I love it. It is so cool. I had to pick that up. Then we got ourselves a Swamp Thing Pop, which of course is a DC character. You actually didn't see those in my collection, Swamp Thing and then Return of the Swamp Thing. Those are the only DC movies I don't have in my DC collection, because one of them Scream Factory. First one, Scream Factory, I have it with my Scream Factory collection. Then the second one is MVD, which is with my MVD collection. So that's why they're not in here, but I did have to put the pop in there, so love this pop. We got a Killer Croc Pop from Suicide Squad. My son got me that. Hope you guys can see this stuff okay. I'm sorry about the lighting. We got an original 1960s Batman pop. I definitely want to try to collect all the Batmans, like from all the different, you know, editions of Batman, like the animated ones and the movies and stuff. So hopefully at some point. Ooh, there's my Adam West figure. Got that from Toys R Us as well. 1960s TV show. Okay. I just got a little Batman book in here I picked up. It talks about all the Batman movies. Love it. Actually, sat down and read that whole thing. What else we got in here? We got the Man of Steel collector set with a Superman logo. Still sealed here. Yeah, I love this. What else we got here? Oh, one of my favorite items. The 2015 Comic-Con Batman the Movie exclusive slipcover edition. Yeah. I seen that, I had to grab this. So freaking awesome looking. Then we got Digibook of the original 1989 Batman. Just got that in here. It's the back. Just love that picture. But there's that. And then we got, which is extremely dusty. Wow. My original 1960s Batmobile. Just a little, it's not like heavy duty or anything, it's just plastic. But got that at Toys R Us. Just love that. It's so dusty. Wow. But, oh yeah. Cool. And then here is that big deluxe set, DC Animated Universe. Yeah, this is heavy. I forgot how heavy this was. Again, I did a complete unboxing. I opened this up, show the whole thing. Go check out my playlist under collections. But yeah, awesome. This has got every animated film in the DC universe. So love it. And then the last item in this complete collection video is my 1960s Batman collector set. This is, I thought it said it on here at the bottom. Yeah. This is 70,440 of 95,000, so this is a limited edition as well. But again, I have a complete video showing this whole thing. Just kind of opens up and you get some different things in there. And of course you push this button on the side. Oh, batteries are dying. That sucks. That really sucks. That sounds scary. Oh, wow. It played the theme song. Apparently those batteries are going bad, but so there's that. All right. Yeah. And pretty much every one of these sets are all Blu-ray. Yeah, I don't think I have any DVD sets, but all right, everybody. That is... All right, everybody, that wraps it up for my complete DC Marvel collection. As you can see, I got quite a bit, and still adding to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button right down below. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the collection. You know, what are your favorite items? What type of stuff do you have for your DC Marvel collections? Share the video around. Subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.